What's going on YouTube? It's Ikeo here and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'll be going over how I made $13,000 trading Euro Australian dollar. So pretty much what we trade here is something called ICC. What does that stand for? That stands for the indication, the correction, and the continuation, which is very self-explanatory. It looks something like this. So let's say you have a support, resistance, supply, demand, don't really care what you call it. It will look something like this: a indication, a correction, and a continuation. An indication, correction, continuation. On the downside, it will look something like this: an indication, correction, continuation. Indication, correction, same thing. Most people call it swing high, swing lows, higher high, higher lows. I don't really care what you call it. Just to simplify it for you, is it's called ICC. Now, what I do realize and what I do know with my experience is when price is on a uptrend, as we can see here, when price is on an uptrend, it will never break its higher highs and higher lows. When price is on a downtrend, it will never break its lower lows and lower highs. That being said, let's go over to the chart, okay? So let's remove all of this. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I seen in my thought process. So I didn't see any of this right here. The only thing I saw was this. So let's remove all of this. Don't mind me. The only thing I saw was this. So what was going through my head was I have no bias. And what I mean by no bias, I'm not going into market thinking buy, bullish, and I'm not going to market thinking sell, bearish. What I was seeing was what price wanted to do once it re-entered this area of support. This supply zone, demand zone, support, resistance, I don't care what you call it. This gray box right here, price had multiple rejections. I wanted to see if price was going to create a indication and a correction and a continuation down to the downside and would have gotten to sales, or if price wanted to go back into this area, break this lower high, create an indication, a correction, and start forming higher highs and higher lows on its way up. So what I did was, honestly, I just was patient. So I was like, since I don't know what price wants to do, I'm not finna guess it. I'm not finna hope. I'm not finna jump the gun. So I allowed price to tell me what it wants to do. So I just waited another 4 hours until all the time frames closed. And this is what I got. So once price created this right here, I immediately knew, okay, based off what we just recently talked about, when price is on a downtrend, which we can obviously see price looks like a downtrend from here. You have a high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Price is on its way down. When price wants to make and go in a different direction, it will break structure. It will break the lower low and lower high. So what did price do here? Price broke the lower high. So I immediately was like, boom, this is the indication that price maybe wants to go in a bullish market. So I waited, and price continued to go up. I missed this original entry, but I said no worries because we trade ICC. So ICC is indication, correction, continuation. I said I would just get in if price is really bullish. I'll just get in once price break here and create structure. Once price break here, there will be an indication, a correction, a continuation. And it'll look something like a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So let's drag this over. The moment price broke here, I was still patient. I didn't get in immediately. I waited for a correction because we trade ICC, like I was going over before. So we wait for a correction. I didn't look, there's plenty of money to be made. I didn't care about missing this right here because I can get this move all the way to here and then some if it keeps going up. So what I waited for, once again, was waited for the correction. So it broke out this lower high. It broke out this lower high, but I missed this one, but that's okay. So since I missed this one, I waited for it to break above this level or this lower high and create an indication. So let's see what price does. Boom. Price broke out and created a indication, and then it corrected itself and created a closed bullish candle above the lower high, which means it is heavily bullish. So I immediately got in the moment I seen a green candle. Of course, not on the 4 hour. Of course, I dropped down to the lower time frames to get a better entry on this, obviously, because that's how you scaled up. That's how you scale up. That's how you scale down when it comes to marking up your charts. So I targeted this here, and my stop loss was below this lower low. Why? Because if price is on a real uptrend, making higher highs, higher lows, it would never break a lower low, lower high. So I'm pretty comfortable paying my stop loss right here. Exactly right here. Like, are you following me? Okay. So then I targeted here. So once price got here, I took 50% profit and I moved stops to break even. So let's see how price fully plays out in this trade. Absolutely insane. So this is in real time. So irregardless what price is currently doing, the thing was once price got here, once price hit here, my TP, I moved stops to break even, close 50% profit, and I let the rest run. Now, I want to teach you guys something else while I'm at it. So like I said, it created a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. You see what I'm talking about? So I was very confident with still holding this position until price created a lower low, lower high. The moment price created that, I completely got out of the trade. And let's see when it did that. It did that here. It created a lower low and then it created a lower high. The moment price created this lower low, this lower high right here, I completely got out of my trade completely. So I held the trade all the way up here, seen it go down right here, and I completely just took profit right here. But yeah, that's pretty much a trade. Now, if you guys want to learn how to trade ICC the way I do, if you guys want to understand ICC the way I do, make sure you guys tap that very first link in the description down below. Now, if you want something more hands-on and more guided, like a one-on-one or like a mentorship or anything like that, make sure you guys DM me on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube name, and just comment or go to my DMs and type in mentorship, and it will send you a link to book a call with me. Now, walk with truth, walk with power, and may God favor you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out.